Welcome back. It is tax season again. We are at the end of it, but scams are still going around. Today we are joined by Mark Matthews with Edward Jones to kind of talk about making sure we're protected against these tax scams. Hello, Mark. Thanks for joining us.
Hi, Mary Grace. Good afternoon. Good to see you.
Good afternoon. Great to see you. So it's about that time, just an array of scams. I've already gotten weird emails, fishy emails, things like
Yeah.
that. So they're definitely going on out there. People pretending to be the IRS, Mark. So what are some things to look out for that maybe show that we are being scammed? Someone is pretending to be someone they are not.
Well, most of us have done our taxes more than once and have a fairly good idea of what our return might be like if we get a refund. And so if someone reaches out to you on social media or some other means like that and promises a big payment, a big refund, they usually are wanting you to claim credits that you're not really entitled to and get a bigger refund. And they want part of that as their compensation for helping you do this. And of course, the IRS, they're not in on this and they don't want to be. And they will say, oh, we paid you too much and we want our money back.
So if
So
it's too good to be true, if it's
it
too
probably
good to
is.
be true, it probably
Yeah.
is.
That saying doesn't go out of style. Funny looking websites with misspelled links or words. That's always a tip off for all kinds of scams. Imposter charities. There's an IRS tool called Tax Exempt Organization Search that you can go on and verify that an organization that is a charitable type of thing is who they say they are. Or and I haven't looked at that website myself, but that would be a good place to go. IRS will not threaten you with fines or arrest. Um, in fact, a lot of this pertains to how the IRS will communicate with you. Um, Usually, the first contact is going to be with a piece of mail delivered by the Postal Service. That's how they start conversations, not with um, threatening phone calls and things like that, where they're going to take away your citizenship or want gift cards or payments on social media. They're not going to leave you a robocall saying, you're in trouble. Um, they're just not going to do things like that because that's not how they do business. Very precise in, mail. They'll email you if they have your permission. They'll text you if they have your permission. Um, by phone only to discuss your case or to verify information or set up a meeting, and faxes only to verify employment. So they're
Right.
very cut and dried in how they communicate, and most of the scammers are going to use handy tools and convenient tools, but they're not going to be the right things.
Exactly. A lot of it is looking out for these scams. And also, what is the way they are contacting you? Like you mentioned, the IRS has a very specific way of contacting people. So it's
Right.
important to be aware of how you're being reached out to. Mark, how can we get in contact with you at Edward Jones to make sure we're meeting our financial goals this tax season?
Absolutely. Great question. And the quickest way is to go to edwardjones.com, type in your zip code or St. Joseph or your community, and it will quickly show you advisors in your neck of the woods that you can reach out to.
All right. Sounds great. Well, thank you for those tips. Mark Matthews with Edward Jones again. Mark, thanks for joining us.
Thank you, Mary Grace.